ASL Challenger League Group Stage Round of 32.
On the top left-hand side of the map, we have the yellow Zerg representing Canada and trying to stay alive. It is
Muddy.
And spawning down to the bottom right-hand corner, it is the orange Zerg, our casting buddy from Team Triple T. It is
Ascended.
And right off the bat, we've got Muddy, the awesome player, going for the 6 pool yet again.
You guys on stream can't see this, but I'm dancing.
Yeah, that is excellent.
6 pool.
But we actually have a drone scout, oddly enough, coming out by Ascended. So not something you see all the time in ZVZ, but he is going for the drone scout. So he'll get in, see that the spawning pool is done, but he hasn't even started his own yet. So I don't know if there will be a lot of time for it, but we'll see how he does react. Yeah, should be able to do something. 3
are on their way.
Yeah, 6 is coming. Yeah, we'll see it. Throws his own pool down. And yeah, the key will kind of be to buy time until he gets like a spine crawler down or something.
Yeah, he should be okay though.
I think so. Yeah, I think he will be. But we'll have to see.
I mean, even with worker micro, you can stop a 6 pool without losing anything.
Definitely. I mean, that's largely why they fell out of favor, is because you just don't have to lose anything. You can take all your drones and like hide them in one of those pockets. On this, I don't know if I can really show up, but the 7th mineral in the patch, where there's 3 things that almost form a triangle, you just put all your drones in there and they can't really attack, and you just delay until what you need done is done. So you will be trying to defend the spine crawler here. Good surround on the Lynx. And he'll just keep grouping up attacking over and over until he's trying to go directly for the spine crawler. Yeah, but he's just
all the Lynx die.
Yeah,
and there are currently no workers killed.
Yeah,
the spine crawler is up,
and they're
last game.
Yeah, that probably will just be it right there. He's not making more drones behind this, even though Muddy does have. He's just making more Lings. And that's not going to do anything for anybody. Yeah, 2nd spine coming out. The Queen is out. 6 Lings, 8 Lings are going to be on the way for Ascended as well. And that's that's going to be that. Muddy is now adding another drone.
Yep. Ascended added on the Roach Warren just as a kind of extra precaution, but he should know at this point he's definitely won this game. There's very little you can come back to do from... Well, hold on a minute. Muddy's building a spore crawler in case...
He built a spore crawler because the Overlord was sitting there.
I see.
That's literally why. He just wanted to stop looking at him. Ascended is once again doing this. He's going for burrow. Maybe the spore crawler is metagame against burrowed roaches.
Yep, I guess so, because when you open with a 6 pool, you've barely got any drones, so one of the things you want to be building when you've barely got any drones are spore crawlers at the 5-minute mark.
Yeah, because definitely his biggest threat right now is Mutas.
Breadlords, Corruptors, you never know, man.
Yeah, he is going to his own Roach Warren, but he doesn't have gas yet. He's not going to. He doesn't have a Queen, doesn't have anything really here. Ascended's not attacking yet, but I bet he'll go after this next round of roaches.
Yeah, once these last roaches pop, then it will just be a walk over the map.
Yeah.
And game 1 will be over.
Yes. Now, in this type of situation, do you think he should bring all his buildings with him?
I would say yes.
He could actually uproot the 2 spines, bring them across the map, and plant them on his opponent's creep.
Yes, he could.
It's possible. It's possible.
Should definitely think about it.
It would be fun. It would be fun. He hasn't gotten speed or anything, so his lings are slow, which is unusual. It's not going to matter, but it's odd.
I think he might have been saving up for layer.
Yeah.
Just lacking the minerals for it just now.
Go that one base layer. He has expanded just in case. And he'll come up with everything, and there's just nothing here to hold with, so.
Yep, 6 lings, not even a queen.
Yeah, the spine crawler is really the only thing, and it's not going to matter. The roaches will be able to pick off the hatchery out of range if he feels like it. And that's exactly what he's going to do. No, he's not. He's going to intentionally walk in and just pick it up. And no defense left. Killing all the drones. Muddy looking at his keyboard for where the G keys are. Hasn't found them yet. He might have one of the strange keyboards, like, you know, you could get the keyboards with no Aegis leaves, no GG.
One of the ASL team members, Caster, and the guy with his name on the league. It is Triple T.
Ascended.
And down here on the bottom left-hand side, who is not 6 pooling again, in fact, going directly up to 10 drones. I'll see if he knows how to extract a trick. Is going to be
Muddy.
Okay, so there's no pools.
Yeah, no pool. We do get the early drone scud again by Ascended, so he'll be able to know what's going on. And one thing, Muddy, yeah, that would be nice if we saw it, although we thought we were going to see that in another game and he didn't do it. He still built just kind of a later pool. One thing Muddy does do, or I guess doesn't do, he doesn't send his first Overlord across to see what's going on. Sure. And I kind of wish he did that. It often lets you know there's very little that can kill it early on, so it lets you know how many lings, roaches, whatever are coming, just to send them across it and see what's going on. So yeah, it is a pool first by Muddy, where it will be a hatch first by Ascended.
Neither of Muddy's Overlords are really doing anything.
Yeah, they're just kind of sitting there. I mean, that's exactly where they both popped. And yeah, I think he should be sending them across, especially where he's sending a drone now, which has mineral in his hands. Don't support mineral abuse. No. And you will see that the hatch is down. The pool is a lot later, but he can't be aggressive really this time, or at least not at the moment.
Well, I think for Muddy, we are going to be seeing a 1-base speedling all in, just with the way it's shaping up just now.
Yeah, I do think so.
No gas mining just yet.
He is moving down now. He's going to take the second base.
So we're up to 4 hatches just now.
Yeah, we're up at 4 hatches, and it's my bet with Mr. Breadman that there will not be another.
Now, does that include proxy hatches?
Yeah, I don't care where they are. Macro hatch,
5 hatches,
whatever. Just if there are 5 hatches, and I'm including lair and hive and all that stuff, that's fine. So just as long as they're not 5 hatches. So one more tips the scales. It's got the Roach Warren and Evo Chamber coming out for Muddy. And Ascended is just kind of going economy on this, and his economy is a lot more developed. Yeah, gasless right now. Which usually does indicate a quick third, but...
Definitely.
Nope, I don't.
But it can also indicate early death to speedlings.
It can.
Luckily for Ascended, there are no gas, guys. No drones mining gas.
Yeah.
Muddy could have won this game.
Yeah, he made it. He made the extractor, clearly for either speed or to make roaches. But the roach wine's done, and there's no gas for either player, neither of them. They're just fighting it's an all mineral fight right now.
Okay, here's something that I'm finding incredibly interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Muddy has no queens.
No, he doesn't like them. I don't know if he's built them.
He had queens in the ZVT.
Yeah, in the ZVT he did. I don't think he did in the first game of this. And,
Well, no, he did a 6 pull, so.
yeah, he did a 6 ball. But even when he was trying to recover, he built a spine crawler, a spore, and still no queens.
Yeah.
So he's even building another spine crawler now. He likes to put them in the most useless place.
Well, that gas geyser he's covered.
Yeah, totally is covered. His other one that he's not mining from is fine. He is putting one up front though by his natural. That one's certainly fine. And
Yes,
Ascended is doing a similar thing, but behind a Evo chamber wall.
Yeah. Ascended getting the +1 missile attacks as well, so it looks like he's going to be moving towards a Roach Hydra composition. Either that or a +1 Roach timing. But no, with the 2 gases extra being taken, it'll be Roach Hydra.
Yeah, I do think so. Let's see, no lair yet, but probably doubling up the spine crawler to be safe up at the front, and a similar formation coming down for Muddy.
Muddy's building queens.
Yeah, he is. He's actually building 3 Evo chambers because he's already got one in his main.
Ooh.
But yeah, he's got queens out. Now the other step will be, does he inject with them? And he's got 2 going. Let's see if that continues, because that's such a big part of CVZ.
Yeah. As soon as you miss an inject, then
Consistent injecting is so crucial, and it's something, yeah, just so huge.
yeah. If we consider for the first 4 minutes, Ascended has had queens and Muddy hasn't.
Yeah.
He's already way behind on injects.
Yeah,
And that just
and
really shows in the drone count.
Yeah, it shows in the drone count, the overall supply here. I got 27 drones to 40 drones. 3 queens out for Ascended versus 2 for Muddy. And is bringing 2 roaches out. He is actually injecting, but there's, yeah, definitely the gaps that are a little too big. Basically, Ascended hit 3 injects for every 2 that Muddy did just recently. And there's the hydrogen coming at the front of Ascended's base.
Still no third bases. Oh.
Oh, is he going to do
Muddy
it?
is taking a third.
Oh!
5 hatches.
That's there we go. So Mr. Breadman wins 10. 10 caster dollars. I definitely thought if there was a third base, it was going to be Ascendant's, not Muddy's.
Yeah, me too.
But there you go. Muddy
Like,
is taking
even
it out.
the first set of Ascended versus Daldaris, Ascended rarely expanded.
Yeah, didn't much. Muddy did do that hidden expansion that he never droned up in the Terran game, where it was like
sure.
5 minutes there. He took it, but then he didn't. He built 1 queen on it and then didn't put drones until much later. But it looks like a lot of roaches coming out now for Muddy. 13 building. But just so many upgrades coming for Ascended here. He's getting the road speed, the hydro speed, burrow,
Just
plus
everything
2 attack. Yeah, he's just getting a lot of stuff. He's pretty confident in his defense there, and he's got a lot more units at this point in time.
Yep. I think Muddy needs to be moving out about now with that army. Otherwise, Ascended is just going to pull ahead, and there's going to be no way for him to come back.
Yeah, if Muddy can kind of posture a little more aggressively, get his third base up and running, then he can actually pull back economically and get somewhere that he needs to be. But he hasn't really gone up. Not only has he not gone up from 27 drones, he's gone down because he's spent some on buildings.
Yep. And that's Ascended coming over now with a Wing Roach Hydra force. And he should be able to overpower the smaller Roach army.
Yeah, I think will he attack the third first or just go into the natural? He does know about it.
I think he'll go for the third.
Yeah, he knows about it. I think he should just take it down for safety. It's not really going to slow him. Yeah, and he will. Boom.
Muddy's building spore crawlers.
Yeah, you need those.
Oh no, he's not.
He's making 14 roaches. Good amount.
He has Burrow. Burrow in the ramp, and surprised him.
Yeah,
Please.
Could Could be interesting.
Please.
Ascended has 2 overseers kind of with the army, but they're not really moving with the army, so we'll see if he does bring them in. He's got his own burrow as well. But
Muddy is taking the gold.
yeah.
Come on, Burrow.
Oh, and even Ascended's taking the 3rd, so this is a lot of hatcheries for players.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Muddy, what are you looking at just now?
Not even sure. He's burrowing.
Burrow!
He's burrowing. He doesn't have like the movement or anything, but he's burrowing.
Yep. He's burrowed also.
Yeah.
Oh, Ascended saw it.
Ascended saw or heard it or
So it's
something.
Morphing
And
in
so
a
he's
third
morphing in the overseer. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
This could be really bad. He's gonna count on. He was kind of counting on him running in and then just popping up. But if he sees him, then he could get stuck in a bad position and lose a bunch before they even unpop.
Yep. Things are looking bad for Muddy here.
Yeah.
The drone count is just too low. He's fallen way behind in upgrades. Like Ascended is now on 2-2.
Yeah,
Yep,
Ascended's
2-3.
even getting.
Base is about to finish.
Ascended is getting 4 Swarm House out, plus the
No.
Locust extension upgrade.
No swarm hosts.
Hopefully they will not be a factor. I don't think.
All we need is another
coming.
free unit fest.
Yeah.
Like, come on, Ascended, take your army.
We have Muddy trying to drone up that gold base, which Ascended doesn't seem to know about yet.
So a lot of overlords making their way over.
Yeah, I
Ascended.
think that's just a rally point. 1 swarm host coming across. He probably will just burrow the swarm host right at the front door and attack that way. Force
Yeah.
him to come out instead of him charging on in. And
Looks
kind
like-
of put the pressure on him.
Muddy is getting some Hydras.
Yeah.
But Ascended has the Hydra lead as well as swarm hosts.
Yeah, he's got the Hydra lead. He's got the +1/+1 or like +2 over +1 lead. There come the locusts, and Muddy realizes that they're out there now. He's got his own overseer coming up, but it's going to be hard to attack into them at all.
Yep, is that Ascended going to Hive?
Yes,
Ooh.
indeed it is. Yeah, going right up to Hive.
But here we go, this is going to be the engagement, I guess.
Looking like it. The longer he waits, the more damage he's just going to take from each wave of locusts, and here it comes.
Too many Hydras.
Yeah, just so many Hydras. It's so much damage to have there. And he's just going to chase everything back.
And that'll be all she wrote for this game.
Yeah, huge concave here. Muddy's gonna fall. A lot of roaches are in production, but I think they're just gonna die kind of as they pop out.
Yep.
Yeah.
They've still rally pointed,
Exactly.
they're just move commanding.
Going down natural falls here. The Hydra's just so much DPS behind it. And there's just enough tanking out of the roaches. The locusts coming in to add insult to injury.
There
And
we
he'll be
have-
going up to the main. Muddy is once again looking for the G keys on his board. We'll see if he finds them this game. If not, he'll just leave unceremoniously. The drones being pulled. He's actually trying to transfer the drones to the gold. That's not going to work. And yeah, no GG, but Ascended does go through to the consolation match.
Yep.